Hey YouTube, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a tour of my Fluval Profile 1000 aquarium. I've had it running for about 2 months now, and I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of my tank and the setup that I have running here. When I was shopping around for this tank, I was hoping that somebody would have a video like this, so I figure I would do you guys a favor if anyone is looking to get a tank like this one, and just see what I got. It's a 72 gallon freshwater aquarium. As you guys can see, it's a naturally planted aquarium. Nothing fake, all is real. Let me give you guys a shot of some of the fish and scenery. It's basically a community tank, community fish. Basically most of my fish are tetras because they're my favorite species of fish, and a couple of other fish here and there. As you can see, I got some guppies up there, which the females are always pregnant. Let me show you guys a little bit some of the modifications that I did to my tank. Since I knew that the lighting was kind of low in comparison to what it should be for a tank with live plants, I decided to put some mylar. As you can see, I've covered all the strips up top at the canopy with mylar reflecting material, so that whenever the lights are on and the lids are down, there's a little bit more of reflection going into the tank, and therefore benefiting the plants. Let me show you guys the side of the tank. As you can see, I have a JBJ Submariner inside the tank. It's a UV sterilizer, which I think has done a pretty good job. I barely have any algae in my tank. The sides, I have to clean them maybe every 3 or 4 days, and it's just a minimum little thin layer of algae, which is actually good because some of the fish are eating it. Let me show you the other side of the tank. All of these plants were purchased from aquariumplants.com. The plants were delivered next day, and all plants were in awesome shape, and the quality of the plants were amazing. I do not work for Aquarium Plants. They're not paying me for this. What you guys are hearing is a true testimonial from a satisfied customer. So if you guys are looking to buy plants, I highly recommend aquariumplants.com. All of these plants are from aquariumplants.com. Let me show you a little bit of the equipment that I have running here. On one side is where I keep my my CO2 tank with my CO2 regulator, which is also from aquariumplants.com. After doing my research, I came to the conclusion that this was the easiest and best regulator to use, and it was quite inexpensive in comparison to other regulators in the market. And I have never had live plants before in my tank. This is actually the my first planted tank, and it's been pretty easy. I haven't had any problems whatsoever. I also have a Reef Keeper Lite by Digital Aquatics, which is my controller, which takes care of everything from my fish tank, from timers to the pH controller. Everything is controlled by that little computer up there. And as you can see here, I just have space for my regular stuff. Let me show you guys my filtration on the other side. The tank itself comes with this filter, which is a Fluval 305, but as you can see, I've added a Fluval G6 filter for extra filtration, which is an awesome filter. It's super easy to use, and it's super cool looking, as you can see. Back there is my CO2 reactor, which is also an original aquariumplants.com product. It's been awesome. I haven't had any problems with it, and it just works like it's supposed to. So again, I highly recommend any products from aquariumplants.com. Those are the rest of the modules from my controller. That's to control the moonlights at night. That's my probes, which are over here. for the pH and for the temperature. So pretty much I'm using the filter that came with the setup, which is the 305. I'm using it to flow the water through the CO2 reactor because I didn't want for the flow to be affected on my G6. So technically there's 2 filters running this tank, which is why I can put a lot of fish in here and I don't think I'll ever have a problem. My nitrogen cycle went through perfectly. I didn't have any ammonia, no nitrates. No nitrites. It went straight to nitrate. So I highly recommend any of these 2 filters because they did a great job. The last thing I did was, I mentioned before, my controller controls moonlights, which I installed on my canopy, which I'll show you up here. As you can see, I have the JBJ, no sorry, not JBJ, the Digital Aquatics moonlights installed on the canopy, as well as additional Mylar, like I said I installed before, which is highly reflective and effective as well. And that's pretty much it. That is my Fluval Profile 1000 aquarium by Hagen. It's an awesome little fish tank, the best tank I've ever had. And I don't know, you guys give me your comments, tell me what you think. Thanks.